Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Tips with Learn World English Learning podcast. If you're new here, I'm Ranotosh Das, and this podcast is all about helping you improve your English speaking skills in a fun, easy, and practical way. Today's episode is all about daily use English phrases and how to structure sentences properly when speaking. By the end of this episode, you'll be more confident when using common phrases in daily conversations, whether you're speaking with friends, family, or colleagues. So grab your pen and notebook and let's dive in. Daily use English phrases. Let's start with some super useful phrases you can use every day. I'll say each phrase, explain it, and then give you a moment to repeat after me. Ready? Here we go. Phrase 1, how's it going? Explanation, this is a casual way to ask someone how they are. You might hear this when meeting a friend or even a colleague at work. Repeat, how's it going? Answer example, it's going well, thanks. Phrase 2, could you help me with this? Explanation, this is a polite way to ask someone for help. You can use it at work, in school, or even when asking a friend for assistance. Repeat, could you help me with this? Answer example, sure, what do you need help with? Phrase 3, I'll get back to you on that explanation. This phrase is useful when you need more time to answer someone's question or request. It's a polite way to say, I need to think about it. Repeat, I'll get back to you on that. Answer example, thanks, I'll wait for your reply. Phrase 4, what do you think about? Explanation. This phrase is great for asking someone's opinion, whether it's about a movie, an idea, or even a meal. Repeat, what do you think about? Answer example, I think it's a great idea. Phrase 5, I'm looking forward to it. Explanation. This is a positive expression that shows excitement about something that's going to happen in the future, like a meeting, a trip, or even an event. Repeat, I'm looking forward to it. Answer example, me too, it's going to be fun. These phrases are perfect for daily conversations. Practice them often, and soon they'll become part of your natural speech. Now that we've learned some common phrases, let's look at how to structure sentences. Sentence structure is important because it makes your speech clear and easy to understand. Let's break down the basic sentence structure. Subject, verb, object. For example, in the sentence, I subject, eat, verb, pizza, object. Let's try some more examples. Example 1, she reads books. Subject, she verb, reads object, books. Example 2, they play football every weekend. Subject, they verb, play object, football. Extra information, every weekend. This is an optional part of the sentence called an adverbial phrase, which adds more detail. Now let's practice with some longer sentences using these structures. Example 3, I am learning English to improve my job opportunities. Subject, I verb, am learning object, English. Extra information, to improve my job opportunities. Did you notice how adding extra information makes the sentence more specific? That's the key to creating richer sentences. Keep practicing the subject-verb-object structure and try adding more details as you become more comfortable. Now, let's see how all these phrases and sentence structures work in real-life conversations. I'll play out 2 different scenarios. First, listen carefully, and then I'll break down each conversation. Conversation 1, meeting a friend. Friend 1, hey, how's it going? Friend 2, it's going well, thanks. How about you? Friend 1, not bad. Are you free this weekend? Friend 2, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Let's do something fun. Did you catch those useful phrases? How's it going? And I'm looking forward to it. These phrases make your conversation sound more natural. Now let's move on to the second conversation. Conversation 2, asking for help at work. Employee, excuse me, could you help me with this report? Manager, of course. What seems to be the problem? Employee, I'm not sure how to format the data. I'll get back to you once I figure it out. Manager, take your time. Let me know if you need more help. Here you can see how could you help me with this? And I'll get back to you are used in professional settings. Practice these conversations at home and soon you'll feel comfortable using them in real life. QA or review. Before we wrap up today's episode, let's review some of what we've learned. We talked about 5 essential daily use English phrases, practiced the basic sentence structure, and looked at real-life conversations to help you feel more confident using English. Remember, the key to mastering English is practice, practice, and more practice. Here's a quick question for you. How would you respond if someone asks, "What do you think about this idea?" Pause for listener response. Great. You could say, "I think it's a good idea." Don't forget to practice with a partner or even in front of a mirror to build your confidence. Thank you so much for joining today's episode of the Tips with Learn World English Learning podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next episode. Also, leave a comment below with any questions or suggestions for future topics. Keep practicing, and I'll see you next time. Take care.